Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valheim. Thank you very much for joining me today. Last time we took down Eikthyr, and today we're going to go ahead and make use of what he dropped for us, the hard antler. Before I do anything, let me go ahead, prepare all my stuff, and we're going to go ahead and grab some wood. There we go. We're going to take this wood over to our workbench, and we can craft an antler pickaxe. Need just a little more wood. One moment. Alright, we got just a little more wood. Let's go ahead and create ourselves an antler pickaxe. Amazing. You cannot actually upgrade the antler pickaxe, but you can make up to 3 with the drops that we were given from Eikthyr. But for now, we're going to go ahead and put those away. This pickaxe is going to allow us to enter the Bronze Age. But to do that, we're going to have to actually find copper, and we're going to have to find tin. So we're going to have to look for the next major zone of the game, the Black Forest. As you can see, I have not run into it yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to follow this coastline off to the right, going into the left here. And we are going to go see if we can find what we're looking for. I might even be able to see it from across the way. I can't. That's okay. Let's go exploring, shall we? I just came across a whole bunch of these boars. Holy crap. Oh, because there's a stone here. Oh, that's amazing. That's much closer to my house than the other ones I found. Oh, that's amazing. The thing is, these stones also have a chance to spawn in there you go, 1-star, 2-star boars, and you can't actually tame boars. So later in the game, I'm going to be wanting to run around and try to collect a couple of 2-star boars to tame them and then farm them. Because, like I said in the previous episode, the higher the star is, the more loot they will drop. Alright, so I haven't gone too much further. You can see I'm right here. I look that way and all I see is meadows, but I look over here and I can see trees that belong to the Black Forest on this little island here. And I don't imagine it's going to be a particularly large Black Forest, but I want to go check it out anyway. So I unfortunately need to swim there, so I'm going to get a big running start and hope that I've got the stamina to make it over. My swim skill has just improved. The higher your swim skill is, the more efficient you are with your stamina while swimming. If you run out of stamina while you're swimming, you will start to lose health because you are drowning until you die. Like right there, I took a few points of damage, but we are good. So, with Black Forest comes more dangers and more rewards. Let's go ahead and slowly make our way in there. Can't eat more raspberries. Okay, so the first thing I see here... Well, there's a few things I see. I see a gray dwarf rather than a gray ling. These are kind of the big brothers of the guys we've had in the meadows, and these guys throw rocks at me. Not very kind. I'm going to let him come over to me, though. I don't want to go to him. Come on, little buddy. Parry. And... easy. So these guys drop a few new things. He drops, well, a new thing, a gray dwarf eye. Those are going to be very important materials later in the game. For now, I'm just going to hang on to them. Another thing I'm seeing right off the bat are these rocks over here. This is tin. Uh-oh. What do we have here? We have a skeleton attacking these little necks. Let's go ahead and help him out. And the neck survives, but he will attack me, so I'll go ahead and get him. We picked up his bones. We got some more crafting recipes. Is this a boar stone? I doubt it. It is not. Okay. Oh, and you can see we actually have a dungeon here. So these are very, very important structures that you need to find ASAP when you get to the Black Forest. These are the burial chambers. Let's go ahead and take out the skeletons guarding the outside. The thing is these guys will actually fight the gray dwarves in the area. So, you know, there's a lot of dynamic, interactions between NPCs in this game. Parried. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some more berries. Yep, you want to talk to me? I get it. Don't care. Yeah, I'm immediately, now that I've cleared out the outside, going to go in to the burial chambers here. And then once I'm inside, I'm going to mark where this is. Because there's a certain item I'm after in here. Wowie zowie, is it dark? Is my... Let's save the game really quickly. Let me check my brightness. Brightness is a thing in this game, is it not? Uh-oh. Am I just not seeing it? What's happening here? I guess not. Oof. Okay, well, this is going to be a very dark section because I forgot to grab a torch. That is... Oh, that's a 1-star skeleton. That is actually spooky. You can see I still take damage even though I can parry him because he's quite a bit stronger. Yeah, this is going to be a very dark section. I'm very sorry about that. Let's, I really don't have a torch on me. I can't make a torch. I can make a torch. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put away the shield, bring out the torch. And now I'm going to have to bring my shield out again when it comes time to fight, but I can always drag them somewhere maybe more lit up if I can find anything. Let's go ahead and explore this dungeon. So I'm going to do my strategy. I usually just like to follow the left wall, assuming it's safe to do so, around the entire dungeon. That will lead you to every single place in the dungeon eventually. Oh, there's a skeleton there. Let's go ahead and pull my shield out. Gonna go ahead and parry. Now's a good time to mention there are different attack types in this game, or damage types. You can see here my spear does piercing damage. Where does it say that? Right there, pierce 32. Skeletons are not weak to pierce. I think they're resistant actually, but they are weak to blunt. So if you want an easier time in these dungeons, oh gosh dang it, it would be a wise choice to make a wooden club, upgrade it as many times as you can, and then come back in here and just beat them with it. It works quite well. This is a dead end. I'm not picking up any of these yellow mushrooms, A, because I don't need them right now, and B, because they do provide little light sources. I'm paranoid, so I do have my shield out still. Oh, and these are what we're here for, Surtling cores. I need 10 of those, I believe. 5 to build a smelter, 5 to build a charcoal kiln. That's going to be important for making, metal equipment, obviously. And the charcoal kiln just turns wood into usable fuel for the smelter. So we're going to need to find a few of these dungeons, most likely, to get the amount that we require. Really hope you can see. I'm very sorry that it's so dark. This is a dead end anyway. Let's go ahead and go back down. Here we go. Whoa! Come on, boys. You don't want to come to me? Okay. Just take it nice and slow. Oh, he hit me. Gotta be very careful because I have 0 armor, minus whatever you spawn in with, which is not very good. And these guys have bronze swords, so they do hurt. Oh, the door is broken. Shit. Oh my gosh, there we go. That was a little spicy, but we found some more Surtling cores. More treasure. Anybody else? I am paranoid. I don't want to die in here. Okay, it looks like that's the end of this branch, actually. It's very smoky in here. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the last branch of the dungeon here. Let's be very, very careful. Oh, yep. Parrying in this game is not too hard. It takes a minute to get used to it, but once you do, you really do get it. It's the timing is pretty generous, thankfully. Okay, that was a dead end. Oh gosh, evil bone pile. This will continuously spawn skeletons until it is destroyed, so we will take that out. I don't feel rested anymore. I'm gonna back up. You hit me, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Yeah, these can be dangerous if you come in before you're adequately prepared, because, you know, if you run into like a 2-star skeleton archer or something like that, you are in for a very, very bad time. So let's go ahead and pull my torch out. We can see all this loot, amber pearls, all this stuff, coins, rubies. It's a new treasure item we have not seen yet. And I believe that's it for this dungeon. We have conquered the burial chamber. So what I'm going to do, go to my map. I'm just going to click on this icon just to exit out, because I don't want to delete the map icon so that I know that it's still here. But also, I do want to just let myself know that I have conquered it. So that was our first burial chambers. I just want to look around really quickly and see if we can find any copper. We can see, okay, so what I saw earlier were these rocks, kind of by the water. These are tin deposits, so we're going to need those to make bronze. You mix those with copper. I'm really hoping this little island has some copper, but I'm not going to hold my breath, I don't think. There are some gray dwarves. It's not looking too good as far as copper goes. Yeah, I don't think this island has any. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. But what I do want to do is loop these guys, run back around to the other side of this little island, because I did see more black forest. And my inventory is very full, so all I'm trying to do right now is just scout out where I can find copper at easily. Let's see here. Yeah, I should be able to make it over there if I hop from rock to rock. Although that looks like meadows. That's meadows and black forest. Let's go take a look. Looking won't hurt anything, right? I'm going to go ahead and just hop over here. Boop. Oh gosh, I'm burning all my stamina trying to do that. And I'm not rested, so I have to be careful. Right. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to these rocks. Should have let my stamina regen a little bit more, but that's fine. I will make it. And I could probably get back to the main island from right there as well, so that's nice. Alright, we have arrived to the other part of the Black Forest. I'm going to run around until I find something interesting, so I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, this is definitely interesting. There's a bear fighting gray dwarves and skeletons. I have not fought a bear. They were not in the game the last time I played, so I'm going to avoid him like the freaking plague. He's large and scary, and I do not want to deal with him. They're just fighting in a random structure over there with the skeletons. I hear the bear. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. Oh, he's very loud. That is spooky. Oh, here we go. You can see there's a cursed, like, you know, thing here. Actually, if you destroy this, that's where you'll get one of the boss summoning items for the Black Forest area. I'm going to skip it for now, because those are actually quite useful to have to farm gray dwarves and stuff. I have not seen any copper whatsoever, and at this point, you know, I'm starting to get relatively far from my home island. It's starting to become dark outside. Things are going to be getting a little bit more scary, so I need to be as careful as possible. If I'm low on stamina and wet and not rested like I am, and I ran into, for example, a troll or something to that effect, I would be in a very dangerous spot. So let's just be careful. I just want to find a little bit of copper. Usually they're not this difficult to find. Not by a long shot, so I don't really know what's going on. Nope, not here. Copper, basically, it'll be one of these giant into the ground rocks, but with copper in it, right? So that's what I'm looking for. Oh, blueberries. I'd love to pick those up, but I have no room for them at the moment. Just gonna keep running. Keep running. Try to find... Oh, there's a troll up ahead. Oh, no. You can see him standing right there. I do not have what it takes to fight that guy. Okay, I suddenly find myself in a spot that I really don't want to be in, so I'm going to go ahead and start making my way back home. All right, it is nighttime. I'm cold. I'm wet. I am not rested. I am being pursued. I'm having a very hard time. And this is a pretty large distance to swim, so I'm going to go ahead and wait for this guy to run up to me and take him out. Come here. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and activate my Forsaken power before I jump in this water. And this will help me swim more efficiently. I think. Does it? I think it affects swimming. Maybe it doesn't. I'm unsure, to be completely honest with you. But I'm jumping over. This is, I believe, the main kind of island that we came from. Oh yeah, you can see the troll over there. Look at him. Oh, come on. Can I please get up? This is very annoying. Okay. Where is home? I need to go northeast. So I'm just going to follow this coastline here. And this will hopefully bring me back home. And actually, I didn't realize there was so much black forest on my side of the island this close. So I'm going to go ahead and come back here in the morning, and we'll explore this side and see if there's maybe some easily accessible copper. So for now, let's just get home. Something to note as well, now that we've killed the first boss, Grey Dwarves are spawning in the meadows. So that'll happen the more bosses you defeat, the more difficult enemies will spawn in earlier biomes. So please keep that in mind. Alright, good morning. We have slept, we've gotten rested up, we've cleared our inventory, and immediately I'm going to be heading back to the Black Forest. When we get there, I'll kind of let you know what we're going to be keeping an eye out for. So until then, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, here is the Black Forest once again. So things to be on the lookout for. There's quite a long list, so we need to be on the lookout for copper, burial chambers, trolls, carrots, and first of all, there's a troll. Let's go ahead and invite this guy over here. Hello, sir. Yes, we actually do want to encounter these guys, and the reason for that is because I would like to skip bronze armor. I think creating bronze armor is a very tedious process that can be circumvented by making troll armor out of the troll hide that I will get from defeating this guy. The Great Orph is going to be an issue. Ow. Okay. Well, I guess this is a good time to talk about death. When you die, you drop all of your items. You are no longer full of food, and you have to go back and get your stuff. So, oh, that's very sad. I get to make that run again. Another thing worth mentioning is if we go to our skills, your skills get drained, all of them, by a certain percent. And you get the buff. You can see in the top right, no skill drain. So if I die again within the next 10 minutes, I will not lose any of my skills. But the most tedious part by far is going back to where you died to reclaim your gear. I thought I could parry the troll with a wooden shield. That was a mistake. I should have dodged, which I don't think I've done this entire playthrough so far. You literally dodge by holding right click and pressing space. You block and jump at the same time, and you do a dodge roll. So now I get to run back. I get to run all the way back. So I'll see you whenever I get there. So as we draw closer to the spot where I died, I just want to do a little bit of reflecting. So I thought that I remembered being able to parry those trolls with the wooden shield. That turned out to be a false memory. So what did we learn? Do not try to parry a troll with a wooden shield. Oh, he's right there, dude. He's right by my stuff. He's camping me. Okay. I'm gonna be... Oh, you son of a bitch. Where'd he go? Did he despawn? He's running away. He's walking away. Okay, I have gotten my stuff back. You leave me alone, please. Ooh. Alright, let's try that again. Let's go get our revenge on this guy. Don't have as much stamina as I would like, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Where has this man gone? We are going to try this again. Hey, brother. He's just standing right where he was last time. Oh, there's more Grey Dwarves, man. The Grey Dwarves are the problem. Get out the fucking way. Alright, little troll. And by little troll, I mean humongous, big, giant, massive troll. Can you fuck the fuck off? Okay. I need to regain some stamina. Can everything just leave me alone so I can fight the troll in peace? Okay, let me regain my stamina as best as I can. Let's stab him a couple times. So you can see with the yellow damage numbers, the troll is weak to pierce. I need to be very careful. If I run out of stamina, I am as good as dead. Oh, dodge, that's a new skill. That was not in the game last time I played. So, this is a lot more intimidating than it looks. Once you get used to fighting trolls, they're really not so bad. You just have to be very careful with your timing. Like right there, that was... I got a little greedy. And I'm going to wait for my stamina. And I'm just going to continually poke him in the wiener. In between his attacks. But the problem is one mistimed roll here, and I am very dead. So I'm focusing quite hard, actually. Kill him. And the troll has been defeated. We've gotten our revenge against this disgusting beast. And he explodes. We get his troll hide. We get a bunch of coins. And now we have new crafting recipes. Troll tunic, troll cape, troll leggings, hood, all that good stuff. So we're going to need to kill quite a few of those guys to get as much hide as we can get our hands on. Let me go see where he was standing by, because oftentimes they'll be next to a cave that they live in. And I don't see one here. Although I do see a 1-star Grey Dwarf. Hello, little man. Where are you going? Grey Dwarfs are not super difficult enemies to begin with, so the 1-star variants are not really an issue. Alright, we'll now explore the Black Forest. We have the means, we have the time, we have space in our inventory. Let's go see what we can find, shall we? Oh baby, here we go, our first copper deposit. Let's take care of this other 1-star Grey Dwarf. He's going to keep harassing me. Wonderful. So yeah, oh my gosh, dude, this is so fucking annoying. This whole thing can be mined for copper. They're quite large deposits. So yeah, that's very good. And actually, it's pretty close to the meadows biome as well, which is always nice. Because that means we don't have to trek through the Black Forest with too many ores on us weighing us down. Another thing I'm seeing that I am grateful to see. Let's go over here, try to stay away from the brute. Well, let's grab it and go. Carrot seeds. We'll be able to start farming as soon as we mine the copper. You need copper to make a hoe, basically. Okay, here's some more copper. The brute is still after us. Let's go ahead and stand our ground. Can I parry this guy? Yes. But his buddy's throwing rocks at me, making it kind of hard. Dodge. Can you fuck off? Yep, the brute just hit me because I was focused on his buddy. And now everybody's hearing the fight and they're all coming toward us. Good God. Oh. Out of stamina. Okay, so the brute dropped a dandelion. It said I can craft an ancient seed with that. That's interesting. The ancient seed is what you use to summon the boss of this area. So it's fascinating that it seems like they've made a renewable way to continuously summon him if you want to fight him more than once. That's really cool, actually. I quite like that. Let's continue on until we find something else. We really want to find more burial chambers. That would be incredible. Oh, here's another thing we've been looking for, blueberries. These are going to be great to craft different food types later, or you can eat them straight up. They're just a little bit better than raspberries as well. Very nice find. Let's continue to explore, shall we? All right, it looks like we found yet another burial chamber. I'm being pursued by a whole bunch of great ores. I'm going to lead them to the skeletons, and hopefully they'll fight each other, not me. The skeletons killed some deer. Can you guys fight each other, please? I'll just run, pick up some carrots. Carrot seeds, rather. Let them all fight, and then I'll just go ahead and pick off the winners. Looks like the skeletons are going to be winning this fight. Okay, I don't want to get trapped by them. One more. Excellent. And I think the last thing I will do for this episode is explore this here burial chamber. So let's go ahead and get down in there and see what we can see. Let's put it on the map. Oh, also, let me show you a trick you can do. You can see I'm not currently rested. Let's fix that. I'm going to place a campfire right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just press X on the keyboard. And you can't really see it, but I'm sitting on the ground right now. That's how you sit. And I'm currently resting with a comfort of 3. There's a troll out there, dude. Oh my god. Can I please be rested? Okay, I'm rested. Holy shit. Where the hell did you come from, dude? You just killed the skeleton? Thank God. Oh my god, that actually scared the hell out of me, dude. Just sitting there resting, watching him patrol. That was terrifying. Alright, he's almost defeated. There we go. Oh, goodness. Dude, that gave me a pretty good jump scare, actually. I was not ready for that. That guy was being an asshole. Oh, he dropped his head for me. That's cool. Anyways, oh yeah, also, that brute did drop an ancient seed. You can see right here. So that's fantastic. Let's actually go down in here and do what I was planning on doing before I was interrupted by a giant stealth troll. Alright, same strategy as before. We're just going to follow the left side. I'll loot that on the way back. Parry. You can parry arrows, by the way. It's very strange, but it's so fun. It's very dark. Oh shit, there's a body pile in here with a couple of archers on it. I've been staggered. Not again, dude. Yo, while running back, look at this. I found another random Eikthyr altar. That's interesting. Oh yeah, this is another one of the things I wanted to keep an eye out for. Also, was thistle. Just while I'm here, I might as well grab some, right? Alright, so what's my plan to get my stuff back? Well, to be quite frank, I don't have one. This is going to be more of a smash and grab, and I'm just going to hope that it works out. And it sure did. My armor is broken. Which means I'm in serious trouble. Get out. Just go. Oh. Oh. Goodness. Ooh. I got destroyed. I'm gonna have to come back here. I think for now I'm going to run home again and get things wrapped up for this episode. So I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, well we've made it back home and I kind of immediately want to make a piece of troll armor to help kind of supplement my armor here. So I'm wearing a tunic. Let's go ahead and make some pants. It's just 5 troll hide straight up. And then we can do maybe a hood, 5 troll hide, 3 bone fragments. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and put these over here. So our defense is going to go from 1 to 13. That's going to give us way more of a fighting chance back in those burial chambers next time we head there, and I look significantly more awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff away really quickly. So I'm unfortunately at the point where I need more storage. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little addition onto my house here. Let's go ahead and put down a few extra chests. They're going to be outside. It's kind of okay. Let me go get some more wood really quickly. And then again, these are going to be outside, but until we build some more permanent lodgings, a more permanent base, it will have to do for now. Let's go ahead and just throw all this stuff in there. Perfect. All right, well, thank you so very much for tuning in this episode. It was pretty chaotic. Got a couple of good deaths in there, a couple of unexpected deaths for sure. Next time, we're going to prepare and head straight back into that burial chambers and hopefully find some more surtling cores to build a smelter and a charcoal kiln as well. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.